first of 8 races, and away they go. Very untidy start for them. A number of them jumped inwards, and River Fern is at the back. So Galileo's Star has gone off to the front with the experience, and on the inside Winter Warfare. Then above the horizon, further back in the field, Outback Express nearest to us in the orange headgear. Tower of London's further back, then Jet Set Run and River Fern's further back in the field. They followed by Quick Crown and Dream Team Machine is further back, and King Prawn, Red Sleeve Stripe Cap is towards the end of the field. Heading down towards the final 500 metres, it's Winter Warfare and Galileo's Star, the two with the experience up front. Further back is Above the Horizon, then came Jet Set Run behind those. Coming to the 250 now, it's Winter Warfare and Galileo Star. They've been at each other's throats from the word go. Above the Horizon further back, Galileo Star with the advantage up the centre. Winter Warfare fighting on gamely down the inside. Galileo Star, Winter Warfare, Galileo Star from Winter Warfare. Then came King Prawn, and Above the Horizon was further back. Jagan and Mrs. D. Jitu. Well done to everyone involved. It's not the first time these colours have been in the winner's box with juveniles. I think not so long ago they had one at Turffontein as well. So well done to them. They're having a good run with their juveniles in these colours here. 3.941 is how they crossed the line. Held to the centre of the track with Winter Warfare. These were the two with the experience in the race, and they were at each other's throats from the word go. But Galileo Star gets the better of them into the closing stages.
Galileo Star, well, hasn't he absolutely come on in leaps and bounds from that debut run? And he has really done the Gavin Smith Racing Stables proud this afternoon. A huge son of the United States puts it together under Craig Jockey and takes the first of the afternoon. Very well done to his groom. Socks had him looking immaculate, and he must have worked really hard because there was a lot of him to have him looking immaculate. And Sadik, thanks for being on hand to collect the World Sports Betting 1,500 Rand on his behalf. Thank you very much. Craig's going to step on in and have a chat with me. And Craig, first of all, I'm quite surprised you had fittings big enough to fit this fella.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the bigger 2-year-olds I've ridden in my career. He's a bull of a horse. In saying that, he's got a really, really good demeanour, good head on him. And yeah, I know they thought of a massive run first time out. Obviously, Green has got to him. Looked like he didn't really raise a gallop, but he's come out here today and he's won a nice race.
I really liked the determination in the final stages. He really put it together. There was a horse challenging him, and there was no greenness about him. He got focused and he won that race.
Yeah, I thought he won his race out the gates. He really caught a fly, which helped me. And then he gave me a good kick up the hill. He actually did get a bit green. He started hanging out, and it just gave that horse on the inside a chance to make up 3/4 of a length again. But saying that, the final 150, I kept the stick off him and I was just trying to ride him straight. So a lot of improvements still to come. I think he's going to have to get the unkind cut.
I think so too.
Not because of his temperament or anything, but he's just so big. He's starting to get a bit thick-winded, and it can only do him good going forward. So I'll leave that up to the owners, to Dean, Mr. Smith and the team. But just a great training feed from everyone involved. Well done to Trevlin, to Patrick McGee on course, and to all the partners.
Now, the combination of yourself and the Smith Yard are really, really going well. It would be remiss of me not to ask what you think of your rides coming up, who you perhaps would earmark.
Yeah, I had very nice rides today, Nadine. King Dunny in the next. We all know he was champion 2-year-old.
Yeah.
All the talent. He's coming off a bit of a break. I think it's going to be really tough giving Cliff Top a kilo. It's going to be tough, but he's got the talent, and we feel he could make it as a top sprinter. So hopefully he runs a big race. And then Explosive Speed, I thought, was my next best.
Yeah, he is really doing well at the moment. Is a competitive field, but definitely has claims. Craig, right way to start the day. Well done.
Thank you. Well done to the team once again, and to my sponsors, Maritz, Finton and Volkerbusch. Thank you.
Of course. Dean Smith in the background coming through to chat to me now. And Dean, it was great to catch up with you as usual on Wednesday, where you did say that this fellow, he disappointed the team. You didn't mince any words. You liked him first time out. You had hope for more. But at least today he's come through to point out the fact that he could very well be that smart horse that you think he is.
Yeah, no, he's got everything right to him. He's got the looks, and he just, first time out, I think he got stage fright. He only sort of clicked the last 200 on what he needs to do, and we had to repass him through the pens last week, Monday, and I saw a different horse out the pens, and you sort of knew what to do. So today he went down, ears pricked, was very happy, and Craig rode the perfect race. He waited for Muzi to join him, and then he pressed him and he quickened. I think we're going to have a lot of fun with him. Yeah,
I must say, he's an absolutely lovely looking individual. I'm sure you will have to go home and maybe assess what Craig said about, unfortunately, the unkind cut, because he's a tank of a horse.
Yeah, Nate, I agree. That is on the cards after Craig spoke to us. He's one bull of a horse, and it definitely is on the cards. Big thank you to Uncle Trevelyan Pillay, Uncle Patrick on course. We shouted him home. It's lovely to have owners here, especially when they win. Jagan Naya, Clinton White, and the Judge Pillay.
Now, Craig touched on what he feels are his next best as King Dundee and explosive speed. I know that you did say on Wednesday, which was really good to hear as far as King Dundee is concerned, that although he comes with the break, you still expect him to be able to be competitive from a fitness point of view.
Yeah, Nate, he's a horse that grounds hard. He works hard. He doesn't play at work, so he shouldn't need the run. 1,000 meters should be fine, I feel, with the sticky course. And last race, explosive speed, like you said, back to the 12, he pulled on the 14 and he won a hard-fought race at 12, should be fine.
And maybe some value for quartets. I thought from your comments, Take a Mulligan and Nike's Ray of Light.
Yeah, no, I agree. Mulligan got inconvenienced last time. He actually moved up quite nicely. He would have run into the quartets and definitely include.
Fantastic. Dean, congratulations. We'll be keeping a keen eye on this one, even if we have to wait a little bit for him to recover from surgery.
Thank you, Nate. And I missed out. A big thank you to Uncle Suranapana. It's been a long time since he's been in the winner's box with us, and he's kept with us. Big thank you.
Fantastic.
I'm
going to wait for Patrick McGee to come on in, which he's welcome to do. Come on in, Mr. McGee. Great to have you on course. And while the two of you are standing here, Mr. Passerini is all ready to hand over the ever-important Bloodstock South Africa Maiden Juvenile bonus winner. Look at that. That's the type of money you want in your bank account. And big smiles from all.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Passerini. Thanks, Dean.
Yeah, a big thank you, Nate. Thank you to Bloodstock, and a big thank you to our sponsor, Hollywood.
Of course, of course. Mr. McGee, fantastic to have you on course, and how wonderful. I know that there was a little bit of disappointment after the first run, but he's come back and he's redeemed himself. He's got you 100,000 to boot, and he looks wonderful.
Well, I've been in the game for almost 30 years, and I've been in PE for about 5 months, and I've had five winners already in the Smith Yard.
You've got to hang around afterwards and tell us your secret.
That's really, really amazing. It's an amazing yard to be in.
Yes.
I'm really enjoying every minute, the updates you get. You know, it's even though you're in Joburg, it feels like you're here the whole time, and it's really, it's value for money in this yard.
Yes.
And I must say that when they choose a horse on the sales, they know what they're doing. It's just been a pleasure, and long may it continue. And yes, it's a nice little bonus, but it's not all about the money. It's about the love of the game, and I really enjoy it. I just couldn't understand how this bull of a horse could be 10-1.
Yeah.
It was amazing, but it was great. And thanks to Craig, I think really he got him out of the gates nicely, and we won a good race. And yes, we'll aim him at something bigger now. So we'll give him a little bit of a rest, hopefully, if the other owners agree. And and then we'll go for something bigger. Thank you very much.
Well, your GPS signal may be lost for you, but your
Galileo
horse
Star,
was honed
he didn't lose anything.
He knew where the winning line was.
Thank you. Thanks.
Well done. That was quite funny. Thank goodness the horse did not forget where the winning line was. And Craig and Galileo Star, no signal lost. They've honed it on that winning line, and they take the first leg of the bipod.